Well, hey folks, it's your old pal King Waspinator. Welcome back to Total Party Skills. I have been rearranging my games library here in the Total Party office, and I thought maybe some of you might like to take a peek at what I got going. I've done the fantasy section because of recent events with Wizards of the Coast. The way I order my D&D books has changed a bit. I mean, I got the Essentials kit here, but largely just to brace the weight of everything. But instead of having 5th edition up here where it's easy to get to, now I have 2nd edition and all my 2nd edition products. As you can see, I got some classic Dragonlance, some 2E rule books, a bunch of Dragonlance adventures, some few things here and there for Forgotten Realms that I originally got just to kind of fill in the blanks since the Sword Coast Adventurer's Guide is so lacking. A few little things from Alkadim and Karatur. Got my Dark Sun section. I had to hunt down an old used copy of the Psionics handbook because you can't get that in print off drive-thru for some reason. Some Spelljammer stuff, a nice big thick Planescape collection. There are a few 4th edition books that are not terrible, so I do have a few 4th edition books that aren't terrible. And as you can see, I've buried all the 5th edition books back to the corner quite unceremoniously. So yeah, screw you guys. Then we got the short stack books right here. I got my copy of the pocket version of Pathfinder 2E and Goblin Slayer. The white box. There's some stuff called micro RPGs that I actually found rather inspirational when I was getting started. And then the rest of the fantasy section. I got the Palladium fantasy area. I got Modiphius's Conan, a couple Symbaroum books. The classic Beckme area of my collection is separated from the rest of D&D because, in a way they are kind of a different game. So I got 2 copies of the Compendium, several of the Mystara Gazetteers, a few adventure modules. Had just gotten Adventures in Blackmoor prior to all this controversy going on, so I feel like that kind of spoiled things since I was wanting to actually try to throw some hints of old Blackmoor into the Spelljammer game I was running, but the character sheets are still there, and we ended at a point where it'd be easy to pick back up. So someday we might go back to it, but for the time being, I just don't really feel like running D&D. I'd gotten the Iron Falcon books from Chris Gonnerman, a couple of Goodman game modules, Isle of Dread and Lost City in particular being favorites of mine. Got my basic fantasy section, Old Swords Reign, DCC, a couple of books from RPG Pundit, and then just some random little odds and ends of self-published shit. I believe I got the Sly Flourish. Yeah, those are the Sly Flourish books for DM advice and all that kind of stuff. And so yeah, there's the fantasy section. And next time, I still got to pull a few more books from downstairs to finish it off, but the prime time slot of my gaming shelves here is now devoted to riffs and a couple little post-apocalyptic addendums. So perhaps the next video after I get this done sorted out will be me going through my entire riffs collection. Who knows? Leave comments below and all that kind of good stuff. Perhaps if you notice a title here as I slowly pan across the books that you want to hear my thoughts on, leave a comment below and I might make a video about it if I feel like I actually have enough to at least get about 5 minutes of bullshit out of the subject matter. So anyway, that's about it. Until next time, stay next time.